What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again for another video, a reaction. Not a reaction, actually. Well, actually, it kind of is a reaction because it is my reaction to the damn news. Okay, so we got news today, this morning. I just woke up, so my hair is messy. I just woke up. We're here to talk about briefly. I don't know, it might be long. You know how I be yapping about JJK ending within 5 chapters. So the news was that Jujutsu Kaisen will be ending in 5 chapters on September 30th. So we got 5 weeks left. It's kind of funny because when we got the news that the next chapter, so 267, was going to be the climax of the fight, I thought to myself, I was like, what if they just pull out one of the, just 5 chapters left. I did knock on wood. So my bad, y'all. Sorry. But I really thought about it because I'm like, MHA recently that happened, and a lot of other manga has that too, the whole 5 chapter notice. I wonder why they do that. They should do like a 10 chapter notice just to make people, like 10 chapter notice like 5 chapters ago, just to make people a little bit more prepared. Because when it's 5, it seems like, damn, that's not a lot of time. But if you were to have said this 5 chapters ago, I think people can be like, okay. Yeah, because you don't know where the climax truly is, and you don't know like what's the aftermath, so I think that will work better, but that's just how they do things over there. But yeah, man, I have a thing that Gege himself had said, so this is, I'm assuming that this is what people are picking it up from all the anime manga pages and shit on Twitter and YouTube and all this stuff, so it was coming from him himself. Yeah, man. I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna ask you guys, do you think that he could pull it off? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you think that you'll be satisfied? Do you think you won't be satisfied? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Are you meh about it? On the fence? Let me know. But let me read this first. So this is from Gege Akatame. The story will finally come to an end in 5 more chapters. It's thanks to all of your support and cooperation, dear readers, that I have been able to conclude the series the way I wanted to. Thank you. I'm working really hard to make a satisfactory final chapter. Maybe. What do you mean by that? To as many Jujutsu Kaisen readers as possible. Everyone, please bear with me. Why you put that maybe there like that? Is he just like, is he like very much aware of like certain backlash, especially like literally recently with MHA? I'm sure he probably seen backlash from people, everywhere, because there's a lot of different opinions about it, right? I wonder if he feels that he's going to try his hardest to satisfy, because I think he kind of is going that route right now, like with the whole thing of the last chapter, Itadori getting through to Megami and Megami actually coming back slightly to help out. He uses 10 shadows to kind of like stop Sukuna, and give Yuji the leverage to put the paws on him, put the beats on him, so it is looking like if they defeat Sukuna, things are looking fine. My only issue, and this is going to get into my question for you all, I want you guys to comment down below the reasons why you like it or don't like it. I'm gonna tell you why I like it or don't like it, or both pretty much, right? So first, I'm gonna talk about why I like it. I like it because we're finally at the point where Sukuna, he doesn't really have the upper hand anymore. He had the upper hand a lot in this fight for a long time, right? It's been like, how many chapters has it been since like the Gojo fight? Since then, right? It's been like 40 something chapters. So, it's or nearly that much or something like that, right? So, and Sukuna's been, fighting the whole time. And then for about 25 chapters, he's just been consistently just beating up everybody and killing people, So I like the turn of events. I like Yuji's growth. He finally understands he's not just a cog in society. He's somebody that is integral, that means something, just like everybody means something. Sukuna looks at everybody as insects, while Yuji looks at said insects as a part of life. Just like insects are a part of life, that's how he views it now. Even the smallest things to him kind of reminds me of that, for all the AOT fans, I won't get too much into it to not spoil people, but like it reminds me of what Armin said in the final arc to Zeke. Like that whole philosophy, it kind of reminds me of that, about the little things that matters. And I think that it's kind of what Yuji, how he views the world now, and I like that we got his worldview right now. It makes sense and it completes his character, because the last thing that he needs to do personally is to defeat Sukuna, and that's pretty much it. He's trying to save his friend. It looks like he's working with that. We'll see what's the the real result to that. And yeah, I feel like it's going to end, like, in terms of that, like, defeating Sukuna, we're good. Some people died, but we still maintain, a lot of other people. Because I wouldn't have wanted if everybody would have died. Like, that's too edgy and too, it's too forced. But I'm liking the direction when it comes to that regard. Now, I'm going to tell you why I don't necessarily like it for a few reasons. So, one, the Heian era. I'm sure we're going to get some of it as Sukuna ends up dying at the end of the next chapter, or it might spark up a few chapters, like maybe 2 chapters, or maybe only a chapter's worth. Who knows? I just wish that we had more time to see the Heian era. And that's been my big thing. That's been a lot of people's big thing. It's always like that. I feel like when it comes to shonen manga, everybody always looks forward to something, whether it's like a prequel arc or something, Like, that's like if Oda if he doesn't get into God Valley, right? That's how it feels to me when it comes to the Heian era. But I think he will show us, will it be satisfying? I'm not sure. We'll see. Because he's Gege, when he really wants to cook, there's times where in just one chapter, he can give you everything that you asked for. He has done that. He's really good when it comes to that pacing. I would say out of the new gen mangaka, he was one of the ones that I feel like pacing wise, he can speed things up and it can be satisfying. So we'll see. But that's one detriment I would say, is the fact that we haven't even dove fully into that yet. We only just heard about it, but I want to see it. I want to see the characters. I want to see Sukuna. I want to see Kenjaku. I want to see Angel. I want to see all these different clans, the Fujiwara clan, all that, right? But I guess we just gotta, kind of gotta wait, We gotta, not wait, but we just gotta see if he can pull it off. The other thing, the Hikari versus the Urame situation. What's going on there? We're just completely off screening it. Like, I think if that part is not like, I can't explain it. Like, I don't know what comes out of this. Cause if we defeat Sukuna, what is Urame gonna do? Like, start going crazy and end up getting killed or get distracted? Like, what happens then? Because I think we should have went back to that fight at least like 2 times, throughout this fight against Sukuna with when Yuji and Yuta and stuff, like at least a few times. But it is what it is. I'm not a fan of that, but I don't really care about those characters that much to be that mad about it. But at the end of the day, it's still something that should have either been already resolved, or not resolved, it should have already finished, or we should have got some POV switch ups back to that. But yeah, man, I'm hoping at least the last chapter is like long as fuck or something. I don't know. Like, I think he could pull it off, but I am, like, put it like this, I'm very intrigued on how he can pull it off. That's how I would phrase it, because I think he's capable of doing it, but at the same time, what do we get? Because once we kill Sukuna, right, I'm thinking we do get a little bit of Heian era and his life. We're going to learn his life story. I think that's absolute. If we don't, that will really piss me off if we just didn't. We're going to learn his life story, right? His origins, how he grew up, his philosophy, all the people who he fought, all that. We're going to learn all of that. And then we're going to transition to, I'm guessing like the epilogue portions, like aftermath, mourning the deaths of people. Maybe things can be back to normal, kind of. Yuji can live a good life with everybody. Or maybe he does exactly what he said he was going to do, like get out of Megami's body, get back into mine, and then they're going to kill me. So then Yuji ends up dying still. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen here. Also, the merger. I'm confused about that. Is the merger still going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Is it still going to happen? Because when Yuta killed Kenjaku, we seen him try to go away, and we know that the merger was like already starting, but did it like stop now because him and Ten, like, he basically like unplugged? Because I think I don't know. Let me know down below. I'm still confused about the whole merger situation. Will it even happen? Did it start for real, or did it not? Or did it die out? Because if that's the case, then that's something else we gotta get into, and I don't know how long we have for that. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Unless the story ends with the merger just killing folks. But I don't think that's gonna work. That's gonna happen, because Gege himself said he's trying really hard to make a satisfactory final chapter. And I I could be wrong, but I don't think that would be a satisfactory final chapter to have the merger start and then niggas just die. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that ends up. But let me know down below, man. I know this video is already like 10 minutes long. I just had to, you know, get in my 16 cent in there. But yeah, man, let me know down below how you guys feel about this news and what to expect within these next 5 chapters. I would say obviously the next one is pretty much to defeat Sukuna, but the next 4 after that, what happens now, right? So let me know down below. I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.